Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how you can get anybody to unghost you if you want to close them as a client. I just built this automation out a couple days ago using Nova Echo AI as a little gem to make sure that this actually converts. Okay, so as you can see, this automation is built within Nova Echo CRM, and it starts off with follow up after no show / ghosted. So what that means is sometimes when you're doing sales, people are going to ghost you just because they decide, oh, maybe I want this in a week, maybe I want it in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm going to just respond to them then. I have no reason to respond to them now, so you get ghosted. That's not what you want if you're trying to close a deal, of course. So here's what we can build out for one of our clients. Basically, first, all they're going to do is they're going to add the tag, make this person unghost me, please. And once they add that, it's our job, Nova Echo CRM's job, and Nova Echo AI's job to make sure that gets done. So the first step is to wait 2 hours. We're going to give that person a little bit of time to respond back, and then if they don't, we're going to make sure that they do. And how we're going to do that is first by sending a message. So I'm not going to click on these and show you the exact messages that we used for this company, but obviously that's customized for each different business. Now, we send a message, then we send an email, then we're going to wait for the contact to reply, and if they don't reply, then we're going to say, okay, who is this contact? Now, in this example, I use me and 2 people that are on my team. So we have Joey's client, Marcos' client, and Hamley's client, okay? Depending on that, we're going to leave a voicemail with that person's voice saying, hey, just following up, give us a call, text, email back, right? Then we're going to wait a couple days. Here's where we have the AI call them. Now, this is where it gets them because most of the time, if they didn't respond to your text and emails before, they're not going to respond to this. We do it just to give them that last little chance to give us a response back before we call them. Then we'll have the AI call. Now the AI is going to call and be like, hey, I noticed that you were showing interest in our company a couple days ago, but since then, doesn't look like anything's happened. How can we help you right now? It's going to go back and forth, and the AI is going to get them to actually respond back to one of the messages that we sent them, which will trigger all the messages to stop going out so they just don't get spammed, but it will get us back in communication with them or get the business that we set this up for back in communication with them, right? And so it will call them. If they don't pick up, it's going to dial them immediately again, which gets past Do Not Disturb, and it makes sure that they will pick up because we need them to so that we can actually help them with the service, right? And if they don't want the help right now, then we need to know that so that we can stop following up with them. So that's what this does. Then we send them another email. Okay? Some people are very busy. A lot of the CEOs that we reach out to or that our clients reach out to, they're busy. They want us to follow up because they have a lot to do. I know for me, when there's a service that I want, a lot of times I just will not respond back to that person. Not because I'm trying to be mean, not because I don't want the service, just because I don't have time. I respond to too many messages every day. And so sometimes they just get through, right? But then if that person follows up in a week or two later, right, 7 days later, sometimes like, oh yeah, I did want that. Now I have a little bit more time to actually focus on it. Thank you. So that's what we do here. So, then we're going to wait another 15 minutes. We hope that they reply. Most likely they won't because they didn't reply for 7 days, right? Then, that's just to make sure that we don't re-message them if they did. Then, we're going to message them again, message them a second time, and those go together. Wait 2 hours. Drop another voicemail. Okay, at this point, if they still haven't responded, we're going to drop another voicemail. Then, 5 days later, now at this point, it's about 2 weeks later, if they didn't want to use the product 2 weeks ago, and that's why they ghosted us, now they actually might. Because I know, again, personally, that's happened to me many times. And to my clients, that's happened many times to the people that they're reaching out to. And so 2 weeks later, we give them another call. And I just want to take a moment here to pause and say, okay, we do AI call. We don't do call because call would mean that our clients have to have a human sales rep that's doing all these calls. Now, if you run thousands of people through this automation, because thousands of people might ghost you if you're reaching out to tens of thousands of people, that's how it works. If you have a human, at that point, multiple humans trying to call, that's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to cost a lot of time to hire, train, manage, and motivate those people, okay? And besides all the cost with the time, energy, money, all that, it's just efficient, and it can't be done as fast. And so this can be done as soon as we want it to be done. And the AI is never going to have a sick day. It's never going to need a break. And so we can always count on it to actually make that phone call. And if it calls somebody and that person's mad, it will still be enthusiastic and it's not going to ruin its day because it can't have a day that's ruined, right? And so that's why we do that. Now we're going to email, we're going to text more, wait another 30 days. So at this point, it's like, okay, this person clearly does not want the service right now, or maybe we even have the wrong information. And so let's wait a whole month, and maybe they'll want it then. And so we email, text, drop a, we call, excuse me, then we drop a voicemail. And then 3 days later, if they still have not responded, we consider them a dead lead. Because at that point, come on, they either do not want it or we got the wrong information. Now, some of our clients want us to do this going on for a year, right? Because sometimes that's how long it takes for some bigger deals to close. Like if you're working in real estate, for example, you might want this going on for 5 years because you don't know when somebody's going to sell their house. But in a very quick sales process, I think a month and a half is pretty good. So this is just an example workflow that we built out, but obviously this can be customized to any of our clients. And it would not work well without the AI voice part because many people get emails and texts, and many people's emails and texts get flooded, okay? And many people don't even check their voicemails. Half the people I know don't even check their voicemails. And so the way to get through all of that is a phone call. And doing a phone call manually is expensive, time-consuming, inefficient, and all in all, not good. And doing calls with AI doesn't have any of those problems. And so that's the way to go, and Nova Echo CRM allows you to connect all this together. So if this was interesting to you and you want to get unghosted by everybody that have ghosted you in your business, I'm sure there's been a lot, and that's no offense to you, everyone gets it, then there'll be a link down in the description where you can book a call with our team, and you can learn how to use this. And don't ghost us after you click that link. Otherwise, you're going to get hit by this, okay? So click that link, book a call with us, and if that's something that you're interested in using right now, we can set you up within a couple of hours, and you can get started with this automation. And so your clients will not ghost you anymore. There'll also be linked to our website down below so you can learn more about what we do in general if it's just something you're interested in doing later down the line. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.